Good morning, Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this, you're checking in. Embarrassingly, I have a confession. Apparently, the pills I've been taking have been nothing more than vitamin D. So for the past 3 weeks, I've been taking vitamin D, which would explain a lot about my, disposition and how I've been feeling. And I feel like a horse's ass. What happened, if you care, is I got another shipment of pills in, and I don't look at the bottle because I can't read the damn things anyway. It's all might as well be Sanskrit because it's a word that freaking long of some sort of generic you're getting. So I open it up, I look at the pills, and they're identical to what I've been taking. So okay, so this is my crazy pills. They weren't. They are vitamin D because my test came back when I got blood work done, and I'm deficient in vitamin D as most people are because we're all. I don't know how I am honestly because I'm not stuck inside, but whatever. So there, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna start taking my medication as soon as I walk in the door, and then work with shit. There's absolutely no troop welfare where I'm working at all. No one's held accountable for anything, whether it be showing up late or not showing up at all, or whatever. So I'm sitting outside and it's freezing out. I've got 3 layers of breeches on. I've got 4 or 5 layers of upper on. Big socks, good boots. And I'm sitting out there and it's 4 hours has gone by and I can't feel my toes. I'm starting to shiver. And when I start to shiver, I know that I'm in a bad spot because I don't get cold that easily. I've lost too much body heat. So I text, hey, I've been out here too long. I've reached my threshold. I need to get out of here. And I get a response back. I'm trying to find someone. Nobody has come in yet to relieve you. And I text back and I say, well, I'm coming in because I'm done. So I came in there and, the supervisor is all uppity. And, you can't leave that post unmanned. And she goes out there on her own and leaves the post. Well, that's what you should have fucking done in the first place when I texted you. That's what a good leader would do. And, yeah. So finally I'm starting to get warmed up and it's just asinine. It's completely asinine how things are working there. This lack of leadership, shit people, not shit people, but just shit work ethic out of people. And I would expect all of this from a fast food joint or something, a starter job, But it's a little bit more advanced. This is security. You're being paid to put yourself in the line of some sort of harm. That's what you're being paid for. Poorly, by the way. But I'm not being paid to compromise my health. It's not going to happen. So later on, I'm back in the tent, a different spot, but outside. And, 4-ish hours has gone by. And it's getting close to 12 when I'm supposed to get off. And a guy comes out, and because he's doing one of the walks we got to do. And he comes up and checks on me. Is he doing all right? I said, yes. But I'll be leaving here at 12. Not 12:20, not 12:10. At 12 o'clock, I'm walking out of here. He's like, okay, that's fine. So 12 o'clock rolls around. I haven't heard anything or seen anybody. I grab my gear and I walk out. I go to the guard shack and he's outside playing grab ass with some broad that we work with. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. So I clock out, which is a right in, by the way. I right in my time. And I just walk past him and leave. And I will be goddamned if I'm going to be held accountable for that tomorrow. Because nobody is held accountable for anything that goes on there. Nobody. Everyone is either late or they just don't show up because they can't get a ride. How are you going to have a job and not have a ride lined up? You need to have proper transportation. I don't care if it's an Uber or a bus. Plan ahead. Don't not show up and then when someone calls you, you tell them, oh, I don't have a ride. Thanks for bringing that up. Whew, I'm just sick of it. And I've been off my meds, which explains a lot. I mentioned that. But it really does explain a lot. So I'm going to get back on them immediately. Because I think in a shit hit the fan scenario, it would behoove me to be off my meds because I'm sharper and I'm more aggressive, which is what you would need in that type of situation. But in the civilian world, where everyone is just on their own program and doesn't give a fuck about you, I need to be on my meds because I can't handle you people. You can take that how you want, but I can't do it without medication. You are out of your minds. There's just absolutely no order anywhere. You know, I mean, I hate to sound like one of those guys. I hate to sound like one of those veterans that's like, you are just a bunch of fucked up mess. This is a gaggle fuck out here, but it's true. It is so true. Nothing makes sense out in the civilian world. And I've been out since '02, and it still doesn't make sense to me. And it pisses me off. There's just no order at all. I mean, if you lived on a military base for 6 months as a civilian, you would be like, is this how order and how things are supposed to be run and how they're supposed to be? You know? I mean, on a military base, you won't have a cop killing a guy by standing on his neck for 20 minutes or whatever it was. You won't have someone being late for work. You won't have anyone calling in for work unless they legitimately have like a note from the corpsman or doctor or whatever y'all call him. You know, it's just everything runs like it's supposed to run. If you're fucked up, you're held accountable, and you'll be damned if you do it again. And then you get out, and you get this. This is what we get. This is what we put our time in for, what we're willing to die and fight for. This is what we get. Chaos and disorder, and the illusion of safety. Yeah. I'm telling you how I really feel because I don't have any meds in me to soften the blow or even care about what's going on around me. That's why I need to get back on them immediately because I cannot handle civilians off medication. It's as simple as that. I got PTSD, I got anxiety, I got depression. I'm sexually frustrated. I can't do it. It's not going to happen. I mean, I almost walked out of work today just in general because I was just waiting for someone to say something stupid to me. And I can't handle it. I just can't. I don't care. I don't care what kind of bad day you're having or what you've had to go through. You're a fucking supervisor. You're being paid for the abuse. I'm not. I'm being paid to, if needs be, put myself in harm's way for property or staff poorly, but I'm not being paid to compromise my health, you know, or to be treated like a disposable robot that just you think can work a week long of, you know, ridiculous hours and have to go in early during that time or leave late because people don't want to show up. Whew. Oh my God. I could punch a baby right now. I wouldn't do that. Okay. Hope y'all are doing alright. I'm going to be doing better as soon as these happy pills kick back in. And, you know, hopefully I'll find better work. I need to get out of security, but it's on my resume like herpes. It just doesn't come off. I'm either too qualified to do another type of job, or they're intimidated because they think I'm going to want more money than what they're going to be paying, or they just don't think I'm a good fit because they don't think I'm tenacious, which I am. I'm like Gumby. You know, I'm always flexible. Semper Gumby. Hope you all have a good night. I'm going to drink this delicious caramel apple drink I got from Speedway. And I'm going to play with my dogs and I'm going to go to bed. Do a random act of kindness today. I've had many done to me today by people that I don't even work with because they saw me suffering. That's good stuff. And if you need, if you need anything, give me a holler. If I'm able to do it within my power, I will help you. And if you're watching this, you're checking it.